Hey folks, welcome back. Today we got some stuff to get done. I did a couple things between episodes. As you can hear, I'm still flippin' tired. I'm still flippin' sick. For some reason my sickness came and went and came back again. Awesome. Anyway, that being said, I am decently well today, so let's get a couple things cooking. Okay, so first of all, I got a new slab thing all the way down here, the official planning fishing, which gives us a dugout canoe and a sailor's hat. How do we got that? We got that thanks to this, the good working bench that creates fishing rods now. Poles we had from before, and string is something new we're making, specifically here. It's just weeds to string. Nothing overly difficult. Then we also got this cooker, the sheep we had from last time, and now we also have cows. Cows get hay bales. They produce dung and milk. Dung gets stored in this place now, and milk gets stored in this place up until we need it. Finished another research, started another one, got that going, made a new building, the crude animal breeding station. Apparently we need bulrush cloth, which I do not have at this point in time. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, one small itty bitty little thingy. This guy. The crude iron digger and stuff like that. Okay, so. Sorry. Okay, let's make a charger for these two. Make sure they do not run out anytime soon. We are gonna need metal. Specifically, like this is close to iron. This is close to iron, so we are gonna be needing that for some things, like, for instance, what we have cooking right here, the cauldron. We need it for iron to upgrade one of the crude cooking stations, the crude cooking pots, to a cauldron. And from now on we can make the next stuff. Small issue, we need honey for most of the items that we need to make. Or crude dough. Not bread, crude dough. So this is currently taking stuff we could use and can't use. So here we have mushroom stew, which would be mushroom soup and crude dough. Pumpkin stew, pumpkin soup and crude dough. Berry jam, stewed berries and honey. Apple jam, stewed apple and honey. Fish stew, fish soup and crude bread. And then we have some porridges. Fruit porridge, creamy porridge and berries. Creamy porridge is just watery porridge and milk. Honey porridge, creamy porridge and honey. And that's pretty much all the level 3 things that we can make. Yeah, we're slowly working on that. In the meantime, I have not really done a lot else, just AFKing to get resources back. For instance, the poles were nearly empty, the planks were nearly empty, the logs were nearly empty. Now they are mostly back on track. Let's put this charger in the group. And there we go. 214-ish bots. Next step up. would pretty much be the beekeeping thing, which we are currently working on. Honey made, kept build, and honey stored. We're gonna have to worry about that. Metallurgy will become interesting the moment we have that research. Transportation. This is gonna be useful, specifically because I would prefer to be able to bring a lot of extra stuff all over the place. Here we have the leisure, toys given and stuff like that. One small itty bitty little thingy. I believe I do not have the ability to create a building for my villages yet. Where would that be? Structures? Yeah, okay, so the stone cottage. That is gonna be level 3 shelter. Where is that at? Oh, yeah, that's the shelter thing. We need stone for that, and we will require brickworks for that. We don't have that yet, because I didn't think that was overly needed. But yeah, apparently it's gonna be very needed to upgrade these little idiots to the next level. Give me a sec to blow my nose and I see what we can do in the meantime. So, I could try and start getting the next level of animal cooking, the alpacas and the Highland cows, poo, whatever. Let's see about those. So, specifically the Highland cows, where are they at? They are here. They need bulrush cloth. We are currently not making bulrush cloth. We are making cotton cloth. And I believe the alpaca needs something else entirely. So let's check. Also, these are still filling up this with milk, so that's gonna be... So bulrush and wool blankets. Wool blankets we cannot make because we are not making the thing. We are not making the wool threads, which we are not making into wool. But if I go here, I take you, and I put you in here, the spinning wheel. Wool. Yo, wool. That's wool from fleece. Now let's see about square frame. Some balls. You. So this needs one wool cloth thing. So let's see about this. Bulrush, these we could make from bulrush stems, which we already have. So that's gonna be interesting. So you need to make wool blankets. Sorry. I am trying my best to not be too sick, but I don't know. Thanks to being sick and thanks to the holidays, I have been having some issues with keeping the sickness at bay and the amount of episodes and streams I could make. So that's gonna be a funny one. So I'm gonna need a sheep. We need 3 hay bales. So that's alpaca number 1. I'm kind of curious how they stack up to the sheep they are produce of. I hope they are more efficient, but it could not be. I have no idea, to be honest. Okay. Oh. There we go. Then we go to alpaca. And then we have hay bales needed for the alpaca to make 3 out of 2. That's fine enough. Like, is this actually a thing that we need to do? I don't think it might be. Don't think it is. Like, we are gonna have to farm leeches, but they're not talking about, they're not really talking about stuff. They're not really talking about, alpacas and the likes. So, let's look it up. Autonauts alpaca? Okay. So an alpaca will become full at 25 energy. Let's see what a sheep needs. Also 25. The only real benefit of alpacas is that they do not occur naturally. Okay. Shears have been unlocked. They will wait up to 60 seconds to be shorn before becoming hungry again, but will wait indefinite in the crude shearing shed. Okay. Okay, so they are actually not that different from sheep. Cool. Good to know. Now we have 2 weird animals that we can't really do anything with because I do not have the extra hay bales. Awesome. Oh yeah. Part consumed. This can't be used anymore. Well, it can be, but there we go. We're very close to the bread to be completed. Oh yeah, I did a little bit of things with this bot. Instead of like checking once if they still have a bucket in their inventory, they check every time they go to the freshwater storage thing. Just so that I don't, like, you know, run into the thing, hey, I don't have a bucket in my hand, please give me a bucket. It's not gonna happen now. Okay. Watery porridge is still cooking. Okay, you are full, you are still cooking. That's nice to see. Oh, is your guy running back and forth still? No. Because you are specifically not charged anymore. There's my guy. Okay, we are pretty much okay with all of this. We got a forestry guy that's not charged anymore. Tree digger Mark 2. We're gonna have to charge you back up. Apart from that, we are actually not too bad. Like, we do have another tree digger here, which is gonna be fine enough. Okay. We have the cauldron, which we are currently not using. We have the crude bread, which is currently sticking stuff in that. Let's see about you. Yeah, these are just getting fed with what they can from here. Might need a couple cauldrons in the future. We'll see. You're filling up. Yeah, that works. Nice. Okay. You're still not doing anything, but that's because the roses are stuffed, so that's fine by me. Carrots are good, the coconuts are good. I still don't know what I need to use those for. Like, at this point in time, they have not been used in any of the cooking things. They might be for later on. There's a smorgasbord and a banquet item. Let's see. Pumpkin cake. Pumpkin burger. Good dough, butter, pumpkin cake. Good oven. Cake dish, pumpkin cake. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a thing. We have carrot curry and naan. So we need naan bread in a large dish. Huh. And then we have carrot cake, which is the honey glazed carrots, which is from this step. That takes 12? Holy, okay. Honey glazed carrots and cake batter. For a raw carrot cake, and for a regular carrot cake it's like that, but like double up. And then a carrot burger, which is the carrot cake plus an egg, We do not make eggs at this point in time. Good dough, butter, and that makes a carrot burger. Good flour, that's gonna be a different building, isn't it? Butter and good flour for pastry. Naan raw. It's gonna need butter and good flour. Okay, cool. Yeah, the grist mill. That makes sense. Okay, cool. Just getting to learn a couple things for in the future. Come on! Get to it! Yeah, and this... I can't use a thresher to make hay bales, I think. Let's see. Hay bales. You. Yeah, this just says the pitchfork. Which is actually kind of sad that it's like just that. Wish I could do something else with it. Wish I could put like the cut grass into a machine that made stuff. Okay. Yeah, the hay baler, but I'm not sure if that's a thing in Enlightened. Oh, it is. You are level 4 farming research. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll have to work towards that then. Level 4 research. It's gonna be a bit off, because beekeeping tech is still a bit on, and then we have stuff and things going on. Yeah, okay. I could start making, no, I could not start making honeyed apple. Because I do not have honey yet. Okay. Or like apple jam. I need honey for that. Gosh darn it. It's extra dumb that you need to do it in a building, because would very much like for stuff to stay close, but I need to clear an area here for that and this and stuff and things. But I could. Let's see. I do have 2 clearers. Bush clearer. Let's do this, and then mushroom clearer, stop, records. Not that there's like a lot of mushrooms. Well, there is actually stuff there, so there we go. Okay. Just some extra stuff in between. Yeah. We are getting stuff done. I also stopped the fisher from fishing forever, because apparently that was still a thing. We have filled up our salmon quota. You need actually kind of curious why this one is not doing anything. Oh, you literally stopped because... Okay. Hold this again, and... Really. Oh, you already did that. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, you are gonna have to... Oh. Even if just for once, we'll have to see if it follows through with everything. Try and make some fish stew. Okay, it is seemingly working, at the very least. Yeah, seems to be. Oh, it's like only doing most of it. Yeah. Okay. That needed to be done. Yeah. Okay, cool. You are currently without power. Okay. That being said, I'm gonna call it quits now. Hope y'all had a good day, hope y'all had a good time. See y'all again next time.